Alright guys, and welcome back to another video. This is a long awaited video and I apologize for that, but I'm finally ready to show off the Jackson randyrhoads 1983 USA model. As you can remember from one of my first videos, I did a headstock repair on it with hide glue. I can put a link in the description so you guys can go watch that video. But it's been repaired for over a year now. I just haven't gotten the time or the equipment to make this tone video. But now that I do, I can't wait to show it off to you guys. Everything on the guitar is stock. The only thing I changed was the strings. And I'll be showing you guys some different tunings and different tones on here. I can't wait for this video to go out to you guys to watch. But yeah, this is going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and share with your friends as well. Alright, so as you guys saw earlier here, I have the EVH 5153 amp. I have the 50 watt, the 606. This is a fantastic amp. Like, I can't express like how much I love this amp. So versatile. You have clean, you have your crunch, and you got your lead, and you also have a button to turn off your effects. So your return and your send effects, you could turn that on or off, which is really nice. 4x12 crate. I'm running at 8 ohms on the speaker cabinet and the amp itself. I have some effects up here, some rack effects. I was going to try to build up a rack unit, but right now I've gotten a little busy, so I haven't gone around to it. But I have an Alesis Micro Reverb 4. I have a, what is this one, a 266XL compressor, a DBX brand, which is really nice. I use this actually. But right now I'm running a different little setup. I have the interface, the Focusrite 2i4. I have the guitar plugged in the first one here. The second one could be used to mic up the cabinet to record what I'm playing. So right now, I have a USB going to my computer. I have one of the speaker outputs. I have one of those going out, and it's going into the return of the back of the amp here, on the return and the effects loop. It's not going on the front. As you can see, this is where you normally plug in your guitar, but I'm running this all the way to the return of the amp, because on here on my computer software I'm going to be running a VST plug-in. So I'm going to show you guys some clean tones. I'm going to show you the actual amp tone as well, but let's go on to here and I'm going to show you how to set all this up. Alright, so I'm on my desktop here and I have FL Studio 20. I have the free trial version. You do not need to buy the full version. This works with GarageBand as well. But yeah, this is the free download. I'll leave a link in the description. I opened up a new project and I have a Focusrite TI4 like I said, so I downloaded all the drivers and everything for it that I need. But here you would open up the mixer and you want to make sure that all your guitars or your microphones are plugged in accordingly and the levels are okay. So you'll see here that this is where your recordings will go. But first you want to go down here to the mixer and click Insert 1. This is where you're going to plug in your guitar. Even though your guitar is physically actually plugged in to the Focusrite, we just need to get that signal into FL Studio. So you go over here to Input, and you'll see right here, you want to click Input 1 because I'm only recording guitar. So I'm going to plug in Input 1, and on here, this pop-up screen, I can just click No. And then here, if I strum my guitar, I would hear a little bit of signal. There you go, a little bit of signal. You want to make sure your volume levels are down on your interface. You want to blow up your cabinet or jump scare yourself or anything. So here you would click on effects and go up to more plugins. On here there's a bunch of stuff like reverb, delay, compressors, limiters, EQs. There's everything on here for free. It comes with the installation of FL Studio. But in my case I downloaded a VST that was free. It's a free trial actually for 2 weeks. So I'm going to scroll down here, all the way down. Here's other plugins here as well that comes with it, but here's the VST that I downloaded. And here, when you open this, you'll most likely hear a lot of feedback coming through the amp from your guitar. But that's no issue because on your interface you can just turn it down, and on the settings here on the amp, you can make your own presets. So in my case, I made a preset, so I'm going to go down here. And there's other artist presets, there's factory presets, there's everything. But I just made a custom one, so I titled it 1, so I just put that one in there. And the noise gate on these amps are fantastic, but there's also other pedals in here, like tremolo pedals, some other like distortion or flanger or whatever there is in there. I didn't really use it too much. Then there's the amp itself with all the knobs. There's an EQ pedal in there, which is great. I just leave mine on. And here's a key part of this. You want to make sure you turn off the amp simulation off. As you'll see, these are mic'd up, but you want to turn them off. They'll be turned on by default, but you don't want to do that. You just want to turn them off, the left and the right mics, because you have a cabinet running through with your amp, so you don't want like two cabinets or a cabinet module running through an actual cabinet. There's some other pedals in here that I'm really bothered to use, because I'm gonna have to use the reverb ones that's on the Fruity Loop Studio, which is much better in my opinion. In my opinion, there's more control in them. But here's some settings I use. You don't have to copy mine. It's all personal preference. You can just do pretty much anything. And the cool thing about this as well is you can turn off the amp over here on the right. There's like a little white button. You can just turn it off. But there's no like foot pedal to turn it off, so it's kind of a bummer. But I mean, you can't really go wrong. It sounds really great. You'll hear it in a second. But yeah, the noise gate, I have it up there. It's, like I said, depends on your guitar. If you have active pickups or passive, just find your sweet spot. Mine's around, I don't remember, it's like around 12. It just depends on the guitar. I don't remember. But this is what it looks like. It's very easy to use. It works on laptops, PCs, on MacBooks as well, or iMacs, whatever you're using. So this is great here. You can adjust your input settings, your output volume as well. And that's pretty much all I have set. I have it set to mono, because I have one cable running out from my interface to the cabinet. So yeah, if you have any questions about this, please feel free to comment. I'll be more than happy to reply to you and help you out. But yeah, let's jump into the audio here. Alright, so we got the randyrhoads, kahler bridge, Seymour Duncan distortion, 80s pickup, everything is stock on here. But there's a grounding issue, so when I let go of the strings, there would be this feedback. But I'm going to get that fixed eventually. Just maybe a wiring issue, won't be that hard. But I have the guitar cable plugged in to the interface, which has a VST running. And from the interface, I have it plugged into the return loop here, obviously. And that's how I'm getting the sound. So, let me get my pick here. I'm playing in D tuning. And I'm going to go up to E flat and then E standard to finish off the video. So, because I know some videos only, or other videos only show demos in like certain tunings. So I just wanted to try all three of them just so you guys can get a hear for this. It's a very versatile guitar and a very versatile amp. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so we're back. We're on E flat. Next step, we're going to go up to E standard soon. So let's test it out on E flat. Alright, we reached the final tuning here. We're at E standard. I want to appreciate you guys for sticking around through the whole video. This is my first time doing a demo, so I apologize in advance if my playing technique or playing the song incorrectly, or if the tone of the playback in the video is a little off. This will be like my first time doing it, so from here I'll learn from it and fix my mistakes later on. But I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Leave a like and subscribe and share with your friends. I also made another video like a year ago that was restoring this guitar because it had a broken headstock. So I repaired it, and it's not completely like how it was, but it's in playable condition. I'm not really going to sell it, so that's why I just decided to fix it up and I don't really mind all the dink marks and all that kind of stuff. It's a great player, so I'm going to keep it forever and just play along. So right now we're going to show you guys hitting record here, the microphone. So yeah, in E standard, I'll just play along to whatever comes in my mind. I have no idea, but let's just try it. Yeah, I didn't have anything in mind, but appreciate you guys sticking around. You'll see more videos in the future with this guitar, definitely. I have some other guitars, some Charvel guitars, some other Jackson guitars, so I'll be doing some other demo videos as well. So yeah, appreciate you guys sticking around. It's been fun, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.